Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Bishop. It's the Tier 5 British SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Himmelsdorf. And the name of the commander is the BassmanFromHell. And this is a replay from 2017, January 2017 to be precise. And you can see that the Bassman's got a mark of excellence on his barrel there. And the name Gnome on the side of the vehicle. I wonder where I've seen that before. Anyway, he's going to have rather a good game on Himmelsdorf. And battle has started. Well, what can I tell you about the Bishop? Well, it's based on the chassis of the Valentine tank. It's a 4.5-inch howitzer. It's got a casement around the actual gun, and that's a weak point. So is the engine hatch and cover. But everything else is pretty strong. So if you do come across a Bishop, watch out. It's got a wicked reload, and it's very, very, very accurate. Now, he's got a platoon mates in this game. He's a platoon with both T-67s. Okay, so from this firing position, he's now looking for the enemy tanks. And he's found a couple. There's no eye experimental over at the Banana. And there's also an ARL-44 and an IS-2. And a KV-1's just turned up. And he's firing the ARL-44. And he gets a lovely hit, 177. Now this is pre-9.18, so you're going to see full cream Arty. Fires another round at the ARL and gets a hit. Going for the KV-1. Looks like he's aiming for the engine deck. That's one of the things you can do with the Bishop. You can land shells directly on specific parts of the enemy. And that one went right onto the engine deck. And he did 141 hit points of damage. Firing another round. And yet again he goes through the engine deck. 83 hit points this time. About to fire another shot. Round out. And another one, 125. He's absolutely crucifying that KV-1, and the KV-1's been killed. Now, he can do alpha damage of 450 if he can get a penetration of 57 millimeters of armor. So, obviously, going through the top armor of most tanks, he should be able to get through. And he got a hit into that Tiger 1. But we don't know how much damage he did because the Tiger 1 went unspotted at the moment he fired. IKB 103, and he's moving. Oh, stop moving, we want to shoot you. Fires around him where we think he is, and no, he's not there. Okay, we've got an IS-2 and the same ARL we were firing at before, and they've managed to make it down to the south. So we're now trying to get a shot on him. It's difficult to get the ARL because he's in cover. We can hit the IS-2, fires around at him, and yeah, gets a hit on the turret. And that hit on the turret was worth 190 hit points. And I suspect he did some critical damage to that IS-2. Maybe knocked out crew members because he's pulling back. Fires around again and yeah, that gets a kill. 113 hit points, went through the side of the turret and he's out the game. The ARLs come around the corner and we're lining up a shot. Round out. No, that one missed. This must be a different ARL to the one we fired at earlier because that one's showing us dead and this one's got full health. Round out. No, he pulled forward just at the right moment. I think we've got difficulty aiming slightly to the right because buildings are in the way. We fire another round in. Oh, again, it hits the ground behind the ARL. And we're almost ready to shoot. This time round, we should be able to get him. Round out. Yes! 209 hit points this time. We've already racked up over 1,000 hit points of damage. And that ARL is now tracked. Round out. Another direct hit, 146. He's now one shot if we can get it. Oh no, the ARL's killed. Now we've got a Tiger tank really close to us. He's just around the corner. And I think that, yeah, he's just realised that. But the Tiger tank's very low health. There's that IKB that we fired at earlier. He's sitting there on that corner trying to get shots. Adjusting. Fire around in and... yes, we killed him. Got a direct hit on the IKV, wiped him out. So that's our second kill. Now the Tiger tank's been dealt with, so we don't have to worry about him. And there's only one enemy left, it's an IKV 103. And we're moving on to the railway line to try and get a bit closer. I'm not sure if we're going to get there before the rest of our team do, though. And we are now capping. Well, the IKV's been killed, and that's game over. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for the baseman from hell in the Bishop. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9. And of course he got the high caliber because he hit so many of the enemy. He got the highest amount of damage overall for the battle. Came out on top. Let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 2,341 hit points of damage. Next highest scorer was the IS-2 on the enemy team. He managed 1,939, but of course Spaceman managed to finish his game very nicely. When it came to his own team, the next highest scorer was the Leo. He managed 1,352 hit points. When it came to kills, it was the T-29 on his own team who got the highest score, but the IS-2 on the enemy team managed to get 4 kills in total. So he was the top scorer in terms of numbers. But Baseman from Hell came second on his own team with 2 kills, and there was a whole bunch of other tanks that managed to get 2. And when it came to base XP, it was the Baseman who scored the most. He got 1,022 base experience points, and the highest that the enemy could put up was their IS-2 with 446. So let's have a look at detail report. Well, he fired 15 rounds from his 4.5 inch, got 11 direct hits, 11 penetrations and 1 splash. Damage of 2,341 hit points, of which 1,986 were at more than 300 meters. Those are the ones he was firing at the tanks at the top of the banana. He hit 6 of the enemy, but he killed 2 of them, and he did damage assistance of 241 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 41,676 credits, and after ammunition resupply, which is very cheap actually, it's very, very cheap, he actually had 37,926 credits left over. Unfortunately, he did use 50 gold. I think he had to resupply some ammo or resupply something during that battle, but it cost him 50 gold in the process. On a premium count, he also earned 1,533 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, and he got an extra 31 XP because he entered in a platoon, so he took away 3,097 experience points altogether. But I'm sure he's very happy about getting the ace tanker and the high caliber in that battle. And as I said, it was January 2017. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.